Drop it on the random.
What up, y'all? Welcome to the B-Roll Network. We doing 2K19 with 2K20 rosters. You know what I'm saying? Kawhi dropped the bomb. All the trades are starting to go through. Free agency has been crazy. Big shout out to XV Clutch OZ. If you're on a PS4, this is where you want to go to get rosters. They've updated the rosters since the Kawhi Leonard trade went down. So that's exactly the rosters we're going to roll with. As you can see, all the teams are set up, but we're going to do what's like the biggest thing happening right now, which is Lakers and Clippers, man. It's been crazy, man. We're going to let the Clippers have the home. Where the Lakers at? Oh, we didn't get there yet. Boom, boom, boom. So as you can see, Danny Green is already on the Lakers. I didn't even know Quinn Cook was there. I wonder if that's a mistake. I don't know. Let me know. But as you can see, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George. This is interesting. Let's see what we're doing jersey-wise, though. Jersey. Let's keep it what it is. Let's keep it what it is. Now, if you don't know nothing about me as a basketball fan, especially when it comes to NBA, here's a quick little rundown of my history as a fan of NBA basketball. Back in the days, Penny Hardaway was my favorite player. The Knicks in the 90s, I used to run with them hard, you know what I'm saying? That was my team. I'm from New York, so obviously wanted them to beat Jordan bad, never beat Jordan. As we know. Stop being a Knicks fan after they gave Allen Houston that contract, because I remember the Knicks was coming off of their title run, didn't get it, and Allen Houston did not show up in that series. Yet Latrell Sprewell was the only one I felt that was trying, and they gave Allen Houston a huge contract, and he never really even fulfilled it. They wound up paying him for years. By that time, I was just done with the Knicks. I didn't care when Stephon Marbury came. I didn't care about anything after that. I just was like, I'm going to just enjoy basketball. I'm not going to stress myself out hoping and wanting the Knicks to be something that the ownership and the front office just won't allow them to be. And as you can see over time, that's kind of happened. Then, you know, I watch a lot of sports. I watch high school basketball also, and I saw LeBron James in high school, and I was like, yo, that kid is going to be something special in the NBA. This was like his junior year. This is before he even went to his senior year. I kind of felt that way. And I've been a fan ever since, man. I remember telling people before he got to the NBA, I wasn't telling people he was better than Jordan. I was just telling them like, yo, he's going to be special. I've never seen a kid in high school who has athleticism and court vision, and you could tell he was a smart basketball mind in high school. His passing, everything. You could tell. The dunks and all that stuff was just the cherry on top. But, you know, obviously I followed LeBron James from team to team, obviously. I only bought one jersey ever in his run so far, and that's his high school jersey. Because that, to me, that's how long I've been a fan. I didn't come along with Cleveland and buy a bunch of Cleveland gear and then trade it all in to get Miami gear and then trade it back in to get new Cleveland gear, and now time to trade it in to get Lakers gear. I didn't do all of that. I've been a day one fan since before the NBA, so buying his high school jersey was my way to, you know, support my favorite player. But I didn't have a team. But I always said, because the Nets moved to Brooklyn, and I'm from Brooklyn, New York, that when LeBron James retired, I'll be a full-time Nets fan. I mean, I'm from Brooklyn. I love Brooklyn, New York. So for us to have a basketball team, I wanted Brooklyn to have a team. I used to love hearing the fact that they had the Brooklyn Dodgers back in the days. I used to want the Dodgers to come back to Brooklyn so we could have a team. So the fact that we got a Nets team, I was all for it. And now that we got the trades with I mean, not the trades, but free agency with Kyrie and KD. I mean, what more can you say? Yo, don't let him score. LeBron got the headband on. Wow. That's the thing. We're gonna let Kuz eat. No, we're not. We're gonna let LeBron eat. Hold up. For a second there, I was like, wait a minute, that's Kawhi Leonard. Of course that's Kawhi Leonard. He's on the Clippers. Yo, I can't play with them. Give it to him. He's all day. Where the foul at? But yeah, so it's easy, you know, LeBron ain't retiring no time soon, but I'm going to be a Brooklyn Nets fan regardless of when it goes down.
The Lakers off to a slow start. It's a 5-point game. Fade away, and good. He's just one of those guys who just knows how to play offense regardless of the situation.
Of course, we're going to run this with the Lakers against the Clippers. Why wouldn't I play with my favorite player? I knew that was going to miss because I tried to pass it at the last moment. Clippers trying to run out shot. And LeBron is cold now.
There's Green with the three.
We're missing a lot of shots here.
Perimeter defense at a premium these days. You see the value in this kind of effort. Now here's LeBron. Look, the pass to Kuzma. In the corner is James.
That's good. Oh, LeBron, you're not doing well, bro. You're not doing well. In a minute, we're going to talk about what these trades mean. We need a timeout, fam. I guess the biggest thing, damn, he even got Frank Vogel on the Lakers. I guess the biggest thing I enjoy about this free agency and the trades is that things now feel balanced. The Warriors are back to being the squad that made them who they were, that being Clay, Draymond, and Steph. KD won't have to worry about, you know, obviously, hopefully he comes back healthy. Won't have to worry about, you know, everything he does is going to be in the shadow of him signing with that team. Because, come on, let's keep it real, man. Thunder could have wound up beating this. Oh, can't play with Kawhi. LeBron, again, Kawhi is shutting LeBron down. But you know what I'm saying? Like it's a fresh start for KD. He got 2 championships. You can't take that away from him. He got 2 NBA Finals MVPs. And now he's gonna be in New York. And you know the Knicks don't really have that kind of star power going on. All day. That's what we're going to do. And then, you know, Kyrie's there. So, you know, it's... Look, let me tell you something, right? The Nets might have had the team they had. But when you talk about the Barclays just being the spot constantly, like if you're from out of town, you come and visit New York and you want to go to a game. Yo. That got to be good. Finally. If you come to NY, like I'm telling you, like it don't matter if it's boxing or a basketball game. Like I've been to a couple of Nets games. I've been to boxing in there a couple of times. And you know, constantly playing Biggie records and like it just, oh yo. Patrick Beverly is no joke. Hold up.
Here's Cook.
Okay, get to LeBron.
Warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Kuzma.
Thank you. I've been trying to draw a foul this whole time. But, yeah, these graphics look crazy. I haven't played in a while, but, yeah, you know, just that whole atmosphere with Brooklyn. Plus, I like the fact that, you know, the whole balance in the league. The Raptors, when Kawhi was out, they were actually doing well. So it's not like they're going to fall off the face of the earth. It's definitely not going to be title contenders, if you ask me. I mean, injuries going to have to do that. The Celtics could be very dangerous. I mean, they made it to the Eastern Conference Finals without Kyrie. They add Kimba. I mean, looks good there. Even when you look at the Sixers, right? Like, okay, you lose Jimmy Butler, which I thought they should have never picked up Jimmy Butler, to be honest. I don't know. I think that kind of held Simmons back a little bit. I know you got to get a shot, a jump shot, and Kawhi scoring on LeBron and AD. In this cat. Damn, we losing by 10? Whoa. Yeah, stop playing. I'm doing way too much talking.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Cook with the ball for Los Angeles. It's a 10-point game. And they double up James. Takes the three.
You got to hit that, man. That's what you are here for. And LeBron, stop leaving Kawhi open like that.
Beverly with the ball. 7 points in the game. And the ball
Throw it away because you shook.
last touch by Jordan.
But yeah, like, you know, the Raptors still in there. And the thing with the Sixers is
And the Clippers making
I like the things they got. They got Al Horford. I like their pickups. You know, they kept Tobias Harris. I think that works better. Man, get off me, man. Get off me. Come on, LeBron.
up to the right wing.
You need to reset.
Down low.
Oh, forgot the claw.
And now run up the court. Leonard pushing it up. Harkless finds Hill. A three from
No.
Leonard. And another three.
Yo. Is this how the regular season gonna go?
He's got a nice touch. That's to Davis. Over Harkless. And
That's all day. That's just where we're gonna have to go.
down through the net.
And Davis is one of those guys, so versatile.
Earn your keep.
Option the defense chooses to take away is often the wrong one.
Here's Williams. And Davis pulls it down.
This is a problem for him. Inconsistent from the mid-range.
Caldwell Pope pass to Cook. The feed to McGee. And it's McGee
Okay.
with the jam.
Finally, let's get some movement going. But yeah, like I like the Sixers, you know, like, and even with Jimmy Butler going to the Miami Heat, I always felt like the Miami Heat just needed a superstar to be in contention, like not title contention, just we're talking just playoffs. Y'all just gonna leave AD? Okay, well we just gonna keep going with him.
What he said their concern was most is slowing down transition. He said those guys can cause problems if you let them get on the fast break. So stopping space and pace is priority number one.
Oh, get that. But yeah, like I like, I mean, again, probably make the playoffs. Heat probably make the playoffs, but maybe. Because the East is just looking stacked. Because we can't forget the Bucks. We can't forget what the Pacers are going to possibly look like once it's all said and done. Yo, what the? Come on, Lakers. What's going on?
Using his athleticism in the paint, Lou beats everyone to the punch.
And the officials will call the illegal spin right there.
Come on.
Coach of the Year in 2000 with the Orlando Magic. A championship with the Boston Celtics in 2008. A great career as an NBA coach.
Do not let him go past.
Outside Leonard. Out to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. And the ball goes out of bounds.
But yeah, man. Now, I think the number one thing that, you know, beyond the trades and all of that, and in regards to the Clippers, what the hell are the Thunder doing?
56 seconds left.
Like, if they trade Russell Westbrook, then I get it. They just like, we starting from scratch.
LeBron outside. He feeds it to McGee. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Tries it from 19.
LeBron, you just missing way too many shots for me.
I'll tell you, the sooner this quarter can end,
Hold up. You got to get this under control. Like, I don't mind losing by 10 points, but we are missing way too many shots.
Left to play in the first quarter. Here's Williams. Los Angeles with another miss. James outside. Feet away.
That's good.
The shot's good. James has got 5 points so far.
when it comes to
First quarter
scoring the
done.
ball, anything you
Yeah.
want,
But yeah, like, what are the Thunder doing? Like, to me, if this tandem's not gonna work out and Paul George demanded the trade, just see who wants. See, I don't know who's available, but see who wants Westbrook. Why not? It hasn't worked, man. It hasn't worked with him and KD and Harden. Well, that was the most success they had because they got to the finals. Hasn't worked with him and KD. Hasn't worked with him and Paul George. That was like quick. Like, you know, Paul George made it clear, I want to play with Kawhi more than I want to play with you. That's essentially what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So, like, might as well, like, if you're going to go there, go there. I mean, I don't know if they can, but the Knicks would the Knicks would do it. I mean, they cleared up all that money for 2 superstars. Wound up picking up all these regular cats. I don't even know if they could trade them. That should be good.
If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Yeah, it didn't take them long to get that transition. Nothing. Right off the tip.
Lakers just gonna have to play harder here.
Every chance they got.
He got Thornwell. Montrezl Harrell is out there with Williams. And it's Magruder into the portion. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter.
He sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And here is Los Angeles now. After the basket by Los Angeles. Here's Harrell. He gets held in by Los Angeles.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
LeBron signing a 4-year deal with the Lakers.
Let's go, man. 5-point lead.
But it was still a shock to many.
Makes sense from LeBron's standpoint. Son plays in LA for high school. LeBron has a lot.
That always happens in 2K. Like, you leading the man. Maybe I'm not doing something with the controls. Get that shit out of here.
Into the NBA as a rookie.
To the paint.
I pressed that a long time ago.
LeBron's got 9 points.
The power, body control. LeBron finishes through contact as well as anyone we've seen.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Clippers leading by 3. Kicks to Williams. This is a good hit. McGee with the block. And another shot.
Yo, this dude grabbed all those rebounds. Yo.
Williams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And it looks so easy for him. Lou Williams with the sweet-looking J.
James finds Dudley. To the middle.
Oh, shit.
There's the steal. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. And Thornwell gets it together.
Time out.
7-point Clipper lead.
But yeah, man, like, free agency, these trades. I like the balance. I like the fact that at least it feels this way. We're somewhat stepping away from the big three situation, and now we're going into the big two, basically. Big two and supporting cast. I mean, it's worked in the past when you have your two major stars, like, you know, having Shaq and Kobe, or Kareem and Magic, or Jordan and Pippen. You know what I'm saying? Having those two. I mean, even Karl Malone and John Stockton, Shaq and Penny. You know what I'm saying? Like, taking it back to that, and then having them spread out the way they are, because now the East looks better than it did last year to me, because everything is kind of spread out. Unfortunately for teams like the Knicks, it is not. Like, the Raptors don't have anything to worry about. Again, I watched plenty of basketball when Kawhi Leonard was out. They were just fine without him. Beating certain teams. Siakam definitely stepped up a lot. Oh man, nobody's. Well, Kuzma's on the court. It's time for Kuzma to eat. I think Kuzma is gonna probably benefit the most from the whole AD and LeBron pairing, because like so much that you have to worry about those two. Provided, and look, this is the whole thing about the whole league and everything being spread out. I mean, people got injuries, man. We saw what happened with the Warriors last year. I'm trying to dunk it.
Offensively. Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And here's Green outside. It's held in by Beverly.
I wonder if the Lakers or one of these teams, probably definitely going to pick up Kyle Korver. When you need shooters, you need shooters. Oh, that was terrible. Oh damn. Kawhi coming back. He ain't even say shit. He just coming out here and PG back. Sleed about to go back up.
For the Clippers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, the Clippers have hit the reset button. Wondering how that affects their head coach, Doc Rivers. Now, he seemed reluctant to lead a rebuild with the Celtics, but he's on board doing it with the Clippers. Even though the Clippers lead from this title in Western basketball operations in 2017, Rivers has just signed a new extension that doesn't even function with the team for the next few years. Kevin?
Well, if nothing else, DA, he has guided them through some pretty dark times. Thank you.
Yep, score going right back up.
Everything they could to bring in big name free agents, and they succeeded. Got the biggest name of them all in LeBron.
Okay. Did homie tweak their D so they would just be unstoppable? They looking like Showtime Lakers.
Here's Kuzma after the basket by Los Angeles. Shoots over Leonard. And again, they'll be by the Lakers.
Damn, everybody's just cold. Full timeout. The Lakers are overwhelming. I mean, the Clippers. Damn, they even got Kawhi's braids like needing a refresh. He's gonna play this to halftime. But as you saw in the beginning, man, these rosters, man.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Anthony Davis comes in for JaVale McGee. And Greg Cook subbed in for Jared Dudley. And it's on back to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Here's Green.
Friends, how are
Green's
you?
got his first points in this one.
Catch and shoot. This
I know one thing, man.
makes his money.
Their defense is crazy, man. You gotta know what you're gonna do with this joint when you get it.
Here's the three. And Harkless lost it on the assist by Beverly. 8 points for Harkless.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Left side, Davis.
And one.
That one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
He should have way more fouls than that. He fouled me the whole time.
With everything that Anthony Davis does on offense, it's just mind-boggling. His scoring inside and out, the percentages, he does it all. He is undoubtedly one of the best big men in the league, and many would argue he is the best in the NBA.
Now here's Beverly. 7 points in the game. Pass to Hill. Back to Beverly. Beyond the arc. He is hauled in by Los Angeles. And with Anthony Davis, the stat lines Greg he can post on any given night are just absurd.
Really, Davis still strong defensively, but he really impacts every facet of the game. One of the rare players who can carry
Call timeout. This dude's swarming.
Great players that can lead a team to a championship, but I think Davis is of that mold.
For the Clippers, Rodney McGruder's checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Lance Williams in for Patrick Beverly. Harkless finds George. And he hits the button. George has got 6.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
On the wing, Daniels. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes in the hands. Lakers retain possession.
Man, these dudes.
Tremendous hustle just to get a hand on that one. Reads the play, quick reaction, almost comes up with that steal.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. James checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope in for Daniels. Got a handout.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And it's McGruder missing. Lakers trail by 17 from deep LeBron.
Come on, LeBron, you gotta hit that.
He's going to lose to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Yeah, but I mean, in a nutshell, when you talking about this whole free agency thing, it could all be different. We don't know what team is going to do what, how things are going to play out.
To the inside.
At least give us one of those before we lose.
Oh my. See, you can't do that without great athleticism. And that's why
Damn, even dribbling like Kawhi.
Leonard from deep, 3-point line. And the last shot of the buzzer doesn't go in for.
But what did you think about free agency thus far? When you think about the trades, did your favorite team get lost in the shuffle? You know what I'm saying? Are you switching teams now? And who the hell is a Clippers fan? That's what I want to know. Leave your messages in your comments. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Peace.
So much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus of that end of the floor?
Just knocking out open shots, ball handling, making good decisions.
Why they do Kawhi like that?
You've done well so far, Kawhi. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Drop it on the random.